We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why. Hello everybody and welcome. Welcome to Giornata 3. Benvenuti a Conza, dove oggi il Terminio siamo venuti a giocare contra Sant'Andrea. We are here to play Sant'Andrea Conza today, an incredible matchup where our Terminio Dragons look to get 3 points. And now, before we get the game started, we wanted to share an awesome moment from one of our young fans around the world, Milo, who has scored a hat trick in his recent match. You might see a video coming up on the screen soon. Take a look at Milo's incredible goal from the hat trick this weekend. Shout out to Rodney as well. Over in America, we have a young dragon who looks like he's ready for the academy. Incredible. Congratulations to Milo for the hat trick, and keep working. As you saw in the video earlier, Football Club Group is, fans of football from around the world who have come together to help bring this lower league Italian football club to the top. And so we've got members in 10 countries, in 4 continents, and you can join us at footballclubgroup.com and become a member yourself and help support the Terminio Dragons get going in Seconda Categoria Right now you can see our opponents for the day warming up. Sant'Andrea Conza. The Dragons look to get another 3 points this week, as last week was a tougher outing in the derby. We won our first match 3-0 away, and then had the derby week 2 where we ended up coming in at 3-0 loss. And so with an even goal differential, we'll look to get 3 points today, as there are some other important matches happening around the league today. Towards the top of the table, we can share some live results with you as we take a look at Tutto Campo. Tuttocampo.it is where we get all of our match information, and has all of the information on wins. Right now, our Sporting Volturata is playing Polisportiva Conza. Two Conza teams versus 2 Volturata teams. Sporting is winning 3-2 against Conza now. Their match started a bit earlier. And we have Sporting Lioni playing Real Anzo, tied 0-0. Those are today's matches from across the league. Yesterday, Taurasi tied Liberal Rocchetta 2-2. And I think we're still going to be dealing with some injuries today, and so we don't think we're going to have our full squad, but I know that our mister and sporting director have really worked together to try to create a plan that helps us find some new players too to help join the mission this year. All right, here we are. We're here today in Conza, which is about 45 minutes away from Volturata. It's one of our furthest places that we have to go in this category. Remember, one of the things we learned last week was that per division, as you get higher up in the divisions, the opponents are further away. The travel time for away games is further away. So once Terminio got promoted into the Seconda Categoria, now we are on the edge of the region of Campania, near Basilicata, near Puglia. The players have been joking about that, so you might not see too many of our fans here coming and driving, as that's a long drive away for a lot of fans, but we do see a lot of the home fans piling in. As you might have seen in some of our posts, we have a great relationship with Sant'Andrea di Conza. Come ha detto Cerrone nel 12° uomo, con Sant'Andrea di Conza ce l'abbiamo un grande rapporto come squadre. Allora oggi sarà una bella partita tra 2 squadre che provano di fare grandi cose per i nostri paesi. Una grande partita, allora grazie a tutti che guardano a Volturara, che non avete preso il viaggio diciamo di 45 minuti, perché lontano abbiamo fatto la battuta che siamo venuti quasi vicino a Puglia e Basilicata, però è bella Conza, un bel paese, un bel sole oggi e questo bello campo dove i ragazzi provano di portare 3 punti a casa e dopo un derby difficile, adesso proviamo di ribattire e prendiamo 3 punti, speriamo, fuori casa oggi a Conza. Siamo quasi 3 minuti dall'inizio della partita. We're 3 minutes away from kickoff today on this beautiful day of football. It is a bit windy, so that might be a factor today, but temperature wise we've got a beautiful 65 degrees. For those who do Fahrenheit, I want to say it's about un bel 18 gradi forse, col sole, un po' di vento però. Allora vediamo che fanno i giocatori con questo vento. We'll see how the players deal with the wind, but it is a beautiful day for football as the fans all start to pile in. And one thing that is cool about this stadium. They do have refreshments here as well, something we're going to be looking to implement as our renovations for our Stadio in Volturara gets renovated. We're going to be looking to do similar things and bring and revamp the refreshment center as well as part of our initiative to, do our part. The Comune, ringraziamo al Comune di Volturara che fanno i grandi lavori per il nostro campo e anche proviamo di fare il nostro parte anche quando possiamo di aiutare. Allora vediamo una grande partita qua a Conza. Fra 2 minuti inizia la partita. I giocatori sono andati i spogliatoi e i vari mister provano di dare una parola prima della partita. The coach is in the locker room with the players now, trying to give a final word before kickoff to see what he can instill in the players. We know that today's going to be a big match for both clubs. We're two clubs that have they played with us in the lower division. We both got promoted together. We've been in this division together as well. And so now if we take a look at the field, it looks like the players have coming out of the locker room. We see Enrico Feo back on the pitch after serving his one-game suspension last week. Torna Enrico Feo. We really missed Enrico during the derby, so it'll be great to have him on the pitch again. We see Luca Volpe returning to the pitch after he was collecting chestnuts, if I'm being honest, which is awesome. Very, very cool. And so that's a big part of Volturara Irpina, and the culture here is the fact that the region is known for chestnuts, and so many of our players and their families, spend a lot of the fall harvesting and bringing chestnuts. Shout out to Salvatore Arcordino nel chat, Davide Feo, che dicono forza ai ragazzi. Se volete, dite dove dal mondo state guardando la partita. Everybody who is tuning in from around the world, if you want to put into the chat where you're tuning in from as the match gets ready to kick off. We know last week we had people tuning in from Argentina, from Brazil, various parts of Europe, all over the USA. I know Australia as well. I know that one of our members in Hawaii said he was going to try to wake up super early for this week's match. As we take a look at who might be in our starting lineup, we do see Luca David Meo, we see Orazio Pascolo, we see Brian Munoz, we see Michele Petretta there warming up. Oui. Antonio Cerrone. And we do see Giuseppe as well. We're actually looking at a team that is familiar with each other and has played a good amount. We know that our first and second string goalies are both out today, and so our defense will be looking to help out, our third string goalie today and really give the support that's needed to make sure that they can have his back, knowing that, it's going to be still a tough mission as we wait for our starters to get back. As you can see, our players are wearing our blue and white tribute jerseys. Those are jerseys that were created as a tribute to Volturara Irpina and the original squad. Questi kit che portano i ragazzi sono un tributo a Volturara, alle squadre di Volturara degli anni passati. E vedi la chiesa sul kit, anche un drago, cose che sono importanti per il paese e i ragazzi del Terminio sempre pensano del paese di Volturare e vanno avanti. And we see Eric Falcaro, Forza Terminio from Washington, D.C. Eric. It's awesome to see all of our various supporters. I was saying how the tribute kick that the players are wearing has the church from Volturare Irpina, as well as a dragon. And the blue represents the color, even though our colors of our squad have been green and gold, the blue that the players you see on this kit was the of the kit of one of the proud squads of Volturare Irpina from years back. And so, as we see, the referee gets ready to bring the players out onto the pitch. We see the players coming to center field, getting ready for the match. Even through facing injuries, what we do see is we have some experience on the pitch today. As the ref kicks things off with a whistle and talks to our captains. Luca David Meo playing captain again. It does appear that Luigi is still looking like he's recovering from his injury, so he's not going to be on the pitch today. And Luca David Meo does look to serve as captain today in his place. Another shout out to our podcast, Dodicesi Uomo, which is known as the 12th Man. Tuning in from Newport, Rhode Island, and from Catania, Gianpaolo Di Meo. Awesome. This is great to see from all over the world, from Italy to the world. As we get ready for Giornata 3, Match Day 3 for Polisportiva Terminio. Sergio, Forza Volturara from Via Pennetti 98, proprio. Incredibile, ci siamo, raga. Ok. Siamo a Conza contro Sant'Andrea. Polisportiva Terminio. La partita comincia. The play is about to get. We are here in Conza as our Terminio Dragons look to play against Sant'Andrea di Conza on a beautiful Sunday afternoon in southern Italy. The ref looks at his watch, and play is underway here in southern Italy. Quick dispossession. Marino to Petretta. Sant'Andrea get possession. Orazio with the clearance. Luca, the captain. David Meo. Over to Cerrone. Good ball movement. Up to Petretta. Cerrone. Cerrone, a little bit fancy. Brian looks to try to intercept. Ball out. It's great to see the level of support that Sant'Andrea has here today, too. We see a good amount of supporters showing up for the match. As we said, we have a great relationship. It's kind of an unwritten gemellaggio, you could say, with Sant'Andrea. Una bella squadra. Qui che... Oh, Petretta. Luca Volpe in his first match of the season. Composure we see from the defense today. Adding Luca Volpe, the veteran. A Volturare Irpina native. Who's faced some injuries this season, these past seasons, but would love to have his experience as Volturare looks to move up the pitch. Luca David Meo comes to take the throw-in. Throw-in to Petretta. Petretta. Good cut. With the ball in. Oh, and an incredible shot from Cerrone. Saved by the goalie. Back in. An incredible start, big energy. You could see the Dragons are ready today. A beautiful shot from Antonio Cerrone, number 5. Una bella tira da Antonio Cerrone. Dopo un bel passaggio da Michele Petretta, numero 9. Enrico Feo looks to block. Giuseppe. Foul called by the referee. Free kick goes to Sant'Andrea. The Dragons versus the Saints today. Ball in. Defended well by Giuseppe. Michele Pedretta. Ball up again. Looks like that will be comfortably collected by the goalie in his red kit today to complement the blue. Ball up by Luca David Meo. Good repossession by Terminio. Ball up to Petretta, a bit far by Fabrizio Nunzio. Grazie Silvana, Forza Terminio. Brian Munoz to Fabrizio. Looks to find Marino. Collected comfortably by the goalie. You see Sant'Andrea in the dark navy and with the gold letters. And you see our Polisportiva Terminio Dragons in the white and light blue. Uncomfortable defending, but comfortable collection from the keeper, who passes it off to Meo. Ball up. Giuseppe collects it to Luca Volpe, who still looks like he might be dusting off some cobwebs, but give him a couple minutes to. It's the first time he's played since last season. Ball out for a corner kick to Sant'Andrea. We do have some height now today with Luca Volpe back for set pieces. We also have Orazio looking to defend. Ball in, well defended by Antonio Cerrone. Ball out. David Dorico, morning to the Three Dragons fanatics. And good morning, David. David Dorico, for those tuning in, is the former captain of the U.S. men's national team and one of our sporting advisors here at Football Club Group and Terminio, as Marino steals the ball up to Petretta. Petretta looking for a foul, not called by the referee. Throw in. Call fouled on Luca David Meo there, it looks like. No, he asked the referee what he sees, but not too much complaining as he gets right back to getting ready to defend the free kick. In a decently dangerous position. The captain of Sant'Andrea looks to put a ball in. As you see, Luca Volpe defending in center. No. The Sant'Andrea fans looking for a penalty, but the ref saying he doesn't think he saw anything. From our perspective, it looked like someone was trying to draw a foul. We don't blame him for trying to draw the foul, but I don't think the referee was buying it. Oh, an interesting play. Nice. So comfortably collected by the keeper. Looks like Sant'Andrea had a bit of a feeling into what we were going to be doing. All right. Throw in to Terminio. You see Giuseppe. Throw in to Petretta. Foul called on Petretta, who's unsure. Calum, hello from Glasgow. Wow, congratulations to the Hearts. Beating Celtic 3-1 today. What a win for the Hearts. If you don't know about the Hearts story, they're a great football club with a great story. And so congrats, Calum, and then hopefully we can bring the same type of energy with the Dragons today too. Oh, as a tough hard foul called against Sant'Andrea. We see there might be an injury, might be a card coming here. Yellow card called to number 3. As we can see, the referee this week looking to already establish control over the match. This is, the type of professionalism we like to see. He's not letting the match get out of hand. The fans of Sant'Andrea are not happy with the call, but at the end of the day, the ref seeing a few fouls called in a row, he wants to make sure he controls the game. Luca David Mayo passes the ball up to Petretta. Ball in. David Mayo. Ball up to Fabrizio. Over to Giuseppe. Giuseppe looks up. Finds Brian Munoz. Who, tries to get by 2 players. Immediately double teamed again. Looks like they might have seen the scouting report. As Luca David Mayo, we immediately gain possession back again, comfortably to Orazio, who brings the ball up to Fabrizio. Fabrizio to Petretta. Cerrone getting fouled. The fans here at Sant'Andrea are not too happy about it, but it looked like a pretty clear foul. Might have been a little extra sold by Antonio, but fallo lo stesso. As Fabrizio Nunzio now looking to get a ball in and passes it over to Giuseppe on the wing. Over to Brian Munoz. Brian immediately double teamed again. Giuseppe to Petretta. Called for a foul for the push off. As we know about Petretta, he's definitely a forward who embraces the contact when it's there. Looks like this ref is calling a bit of a tighter game, and so he'll, I'm sure, look to adjust. Pressure, the big press from Terminio, but Sant'Andrea with the threat down the left side. Goal kick, no call called by the referee. We do have a Conza player down, or a Sant'Andrea player down, it looks like. Potentially injured on the play. We have the medical team coming out to see. Those shoulder-to-shoulder runs are definitely, they can be called 50-50. The ref just decided it was, and I think that's the ref's discretion as well. But, of course, anytime you're running at full speed and come together, you can always risk either pulling a muscle or, something like that. The ref is asking for play to continue now as the player is not on the pitch with his injury. So Sant'Andrea will be playing a man down until that player comes back. Brian Munoz over to Giuseppe. Giuseppe, the pass intercepted. Comes back to defend. Luca Volpe with the big. Looks like a foul was called against the other team on Brian Munoz. Dispossessed on the triple coverage. Marino looking to, Fabrizio looking to control. Immediate to Pedretta. It appears it was the shoulder of number 4 that was hurt. The fans here at Sant'Andrea are getting rowdy now as they're not. Oh, clearance by Cerrone. Mishandled, but Brian Munoz now looking to find. Thread tries to thread the ball up to Enrico. Defended. Big slide by Giuseppe. Big slide. Great tackle from Giuseppe. Ooh, nice footwork by Fabrizio. Giuseppe. Into Cerrone. Cerrone. With the shot. Off target, but we like to see shots taken, and that's 2 shots for Cerrone. 1 on target. 1 off. Sant'Andrea now looking to find a way up the field. Pedretta with the pressing. As we can see, we've got a light. Luca Volpe looking to win the 50-50. Giuseppe Michele Pedretta. With the foul. Sant'Andrea fans looking for a card, but the referee seeing that was a bit incidental. We are almost at 50 viewers, 46 viewers today for the live stream. Incredible. Welcome to all. Benvenuti a tutti di voi che guardate il live stream. Quasi 50 gente da tutto il mondo guardando Terminio. Incredible day here for a match. Sun shining into the afternoon. Michele Pedretta, Cerrone. Enrico, not paying attention. We would have preferred him maybe keeping his eyes on the game there, as that seemed like an opportunity, but okay, here we go. Defense looking to stop. Ball out. Called a throw in for Terminio. Or potentially, throw in. The ref asks him to start from a bit further back. Throw in. Enrico to Pedretta. Fabrizio possesses. Ball up. Brian Munoz goes. Luca David Mayo brings it right back up. Fabrizio. David Mayo. Look. Oh, that's a tough slide. I don't even know if that was a foul there, as much as it just did look like there was a rough collision there. You never like to see that. Giuseppe coming in. It honestly, from my angle, of course, slightly biased, but it did look like it might have even been a clean tackle that just ended up with knees colliding in the end. We've got 2. All right. Looks like Giuseppe is getting up. Both players seem to be getting to their feet. I'm glad to see that. It does look like a foul is called. Fabrizio arguing, thinking not a foul. But we'll be happy no yellow was awarded. I don't think it warranted, but it looks like the referee is asking that the injured player get off the field, but has not asked that, or yes, is asking that both players from Terminio, the two injured players, start off the field, or at least one, it appears. Ball up. Wow, a dangerous ball from number 17 on Sant'Andrea. Off for a goal kick to Terminio. This is the most dangerous chance that Sant'Andrea has had yet today. Il più pericolo che ha visto Terminio oggi. Speriamo che svegliano un po'. Ok, Enrico, per Petretta. Enrico e Petretta adesso. Brian Munoz. Che trova? Enrico, oh! Foul called on Terminio. As you can see, even with the fouls called, it's still nothing personal. Everybody's just, playing, doing what they can, looking like a much. When the ref's control of the match appears to be there. Oh, we do have an injury on the field. It looks like a shoulder. Perhaps the player who injured his shoulder earlier. Yes, it looks like number 4 who injured his shoulder before. So might not be able to go on. Or perhaps has a dislocated shoulder. I think they're taking a look to see what it might be. It's unfortunate to see an injury, this is sports though. If you go. Sì, sì. The players are looking to support the player as he potentially may have to come out for substitution. Another player warms up. Looks like it may be a dislocated shoulder at this point. I'm wondering if they're going to try to, if there's anyone on the field equipped to try to pop it back in. I know that that's something we've seen at sports games before. Again, thank you to everybody who's tuning in from around the world. I'm going to check out the scores from around the league for you guys now, see if any updates from those other matches. It does appear that Sporting Lioni has scored a goal, 1-0 against Real Anzano, 1-0 per Sporting Lioni. Then Sporting Vulturale is up now, 3-2 against Polisportiva Conza. Sta vincendo 3-2 Sporting Vulturale contra Polisportiva Conza. Those are some scores from around the league. If the standings did remain as they were today, we would have 4 points. So we're definitely looking for a win today that can bring us up to potentially 3rd place if things stay as they do. Or 4th place with a win.
Play commences. Munoz with the pass up. Orazio comfortable. To Brian. Ball out. Another foul called on Irpina. Oh, and as I was giving the update, it looks like Real Anzano has scored 1-1 now in the 70th minute against Sporting Leone. As we try to bring you some scores from around the league today. Brian Munoz, ball up to Cerrone. Looks to win the ball back. Brian wins the ball back, threatening. Ball up to Pedretta. Pedretta. Ball slightly to the left, but a good idea from Brian and good attempt on Pedretta is now. Vulturara looks to take the throw in a dangerous position. Giuseppe. To Pedretta. Pedretta, ball up. Big save from the goalie. As Enrico was coming in threatening. Luca David Meo to Cerrone. Great move by Cerrone with the footwork. Ooh. Andrea. Luca Volpe. Comfortably clears the ball back. Oh, a mess up from the goalie. Can Enrico? What will Enrico? Ball up to. Foul called on Conza. This ref definitely looking to keep control of the match here. We will say, we've seen a decently even amount of calls for each team today, too. So he's at least being consistent with the calls. As Brian Munoz looks to take the free kick in a very dangerous position for the Dragons. We see a few of our players in the box. Cerrone. Fabrizio. Oh. Breakaway for. Oh, and Giuseppe gets back in time to stop the action. Throw in. Luca Volpe. Up to Giuseppe. Ball up for Pedretta, who calls for it. Will he get there? Header back to the goalie, who comfortably collects it. Tells his players to run up the field. Number 7. Oh, good defense from Terminio. You see the experience of Luca Volpe there, clearing the ball out. Throw in for Sant'Andrea. Ball in the box, Cerrone, clearance, up to Pedretta. With the 50-50, Pedretta winning the 50-50 up to Brian Munoz. Brian looking to find a teammate. Finds Marino. Oh! Wait. Not sure if that's a pass back to the goalie there. Not sure if that was fully legal. But the ref seems to have let that one slide at his discretion. Play Orazio with the clearance. Good clearance by Orazio. New ball given to as that one goes to get collected. We've got ball out for a corner to Sant'Andrea. right now as our players look to get a goal on a counter-attack. We see Petretta at midfield as he waits. Brian Munoz at the top. So as our defense, no, not header in, but well above the net. It has been quite an even first half, it seems, with each team having a few threatening opportunities, but each having a hard time dominating possession. The ref calling for an advantage. Letting play continue. Fabrizio over to Giuseppe. Enrico Feo. Ball up to. Ball out. Ball in to Brian Munoz. Finds Luca. David Mayo. Dispossessed. Clearance. Gets to Munoz. Good move. Ball into Fabrizio. Up to Cerrone. Back to Marino. Oh, it's Petretta. Unfortunate position for Petretta there. Orazio. Ball up. Somewhat scary. Looked like that was a cross in. At least the clearance. Reset the play. Don't let momentum go in the other direction. We got a goal kick now to Sant'Andrea. Tutte e due squadre oggi portano bella energia. Come ha detto Tommaso l'altro giorno, un po' di 50-50. And a shout out to Adam Vickers. Yeah, let's get back on track today. Exactly. The Dragons look to get these 3 points away from home. 0-0 still in the first match, but some good football being played by both sides. Enrico Feo looks to win the 50-50. Ref not giving him the foul there. As Sant'Andrea in a threatening position with the cross to number 10. Big shot. Comfortably saved by the goalie. And, you know, this is what we wanted to see, too. Give our goalie, our third-string goalie, another chance to redeem himself after a tough derby. We want him to build that confidence up. And well-collected save on a hard shot. Big defensive stop. Enrico Feo now. Ball up. Was fouled. May have been hurt, even. Voltrara. Terminio now. Luca. To Marino. Nice move in. To Cerrone. Was brought down. Not sure if the ref is looking to call a foul or incidentally. Both players seem to be up and recovered. Ball in. Some sportsmanship from Petretta, who gives the ball back to Sant'Andrea after the throw-in. Fabrizio defending. Giuseppe now on the ground, potentially injured. Well, an injury a team, it looks like, today. Hopefully not, as the Mr. Coach from Terminio comes out to check on his player. We've got Giuseppe's been doing great on the left back wing today, holding it down on the defense. He has been running a lot already. Let's see. But perhaps from some contact, he'll ask Giuseppe will have to come off the field for a play or so. All right. Luca David Meo to Luca Volpe. Orazio. Up to Fabrizio. Big, nice move from Fabrizio. Nice move from Fabrizio who avoids the foul. Brian Munoz up to Cerrone. Cerrone. With the hard shot from outside. Collected by the goalie. As Petretta looked to collect the rebound. Munoz now pressing. Big by Enrico Feo. And Brian Munoz. Oh, Munoz. Enrico Feo. Cross in. Cerrone. Munoz to Petretta. Corner kick. Angolo. Era angolo. That was a corner kick, but the referee awarding it as a throw-in. Unfortunately. Ball. Throw-in again to Terminio. Luca David, number 99. Throws the ball in to Marino. Marino with the cross, wins a corner, potentially. Corner. Perhaps a make-up call for the last one. Hard for us to see from this angle, but we appreciate it. Now Brian Munoz from Argentina, numero 23. Tira la pelota. Munoz for the corner. Ball in. Finds. Oh! Enrico just misses. A beautiful ball in from Munoz to Enrico, who just couldn't handle. But Giuseppe. Oh! Move around. Tried to do a Neymar type move. Couldn't quite switch off, but. Oh! Not quite handled. Oh! Not quite handled how we would have liked. A great tackle from Orazio. Wow. Perfect tackle from Orazio Pascolo. A beautiful tackle to save the day. Incredible. It does look like it may have taken out the other player, but there was no foul on that play. If we bring back the tape on the replay, that was a beautiful. Bellissimo. Che difesa da Orazio Pascolo. Da qua sembrava pulito. L'arbitro non ha chiamata fallo, però ha fatto male qualche giocatore, però da qua sembrava tutto giusto. Incredibile difesa da Orazio. But the fans of Sant'Andrea are not thrilled. Rightfully so. I think it's probably one of those plays that see the way that your team is. One of those 50-50. But looked like a clean tackle here from our young defender, who chased back after. Oh, the player looks to have walked off the field. We love to see that. Walking of his own volition, but a bit of a limp. Hopefully he'll be able to get back onto the field. Fabrizio brings up the ball. Ball up for Petretta. A bit over his head, but moves the ball up the chain. Luca David Meo, il capitano del giorno, finds Marino in the box. Luca, up to Petretta. Petretta Oh, not a comfortable clearance from Sant'Andrea. Again, David Mayo. To Marino. Marino. Up. Oh. Not finding a Terminio player, unfortunately, in the counter now for Sant'Andrea. All up. Comfortably collected by our goalie. Il nostro portiere oggi molto comodo. Si vede in ripresa. Great to see the confidence of the goalie showing up. Pedretta. Munoz. The man on. Marino looking to chase back as there are multiple. Luca David Mayo now. Good clearance by Orazio, who's getting more comfortable in that center back position after having to move there from defensive mid. Ref does call the foul there, but we like to see he's not letting anything pass him. Free kick coming from Sant'Andrea. Ball in over everybody. As the ball goes out of play, we give you an update from around the league. It looks like another goal has come in from Conza Sporting Volturara. 3-3 per Sporting Volturara contra Polisportiva Conza as we bring you scores around the league. Which for us does mean a win today could really help bring us higher up the table. We were looking for a tie there. Julian Golferini, hello. One of our members tuning in from NYC, who may actually be another one of our world traveling members, so we're not sure where in the world he is, but he may be in New York City. Yes, Sergio. Definitely want some more attacks on goal today. Bravo, Cerrone. But we knew this was going to be a big matchup again. Although there are no real easy matchups here in Seconda Categoria. Ball for Terminio after a bit of a dangerous play from Sant'Andrea. Nunzio. Enrico Feo. Handball, potentially. Not called the handball, though. Ball up as Sant'Andrea looked to counter. That's Luca David Mayo will be wishing to have that back. That is a goal for Sant'Andrea di Conza. Unfortunate defending. But hello, Lauren from Virginia. Tuning in from Virginia. Look for a bit of good news in Coraya. Tuning in as well. Forza Terminio. All right. It's now 1-0 to Sant'Andrea as the Dragons look to keep the energy going. With about 4 minutes left in the half, still time to score. We will look to even it up before the half. Luca David Mayo now up to Marino. Some footwork brought down, double teamed. To Brian Munoz. Brian. Ball up. Oh. Long attempted range. Trying to catch the goalie out. Cerrone pressing. Big press from Cerrone. Munoz. The clearance. Enrico looking to chase that one down. Throw in for Conza. Sant'Andrea. Yeah, Luca David Mayo will be wanting that defensive playback. Not the best header clearance. Not sure if he thought maybe the goalie was closer or what, but he will be wanting that one back. Throw in now to Sant'Andrea. As we get towards the end of the first half. Siamo quasi al fine del primo tempo. I ragazzi cercano di trovare un gol prima del mezzo tempo, però di nuovo Sant'Andrea attacca. No threat. Now goal kick to Terminio. Orazio. Up to Petretta. Controls it. Bit of a harsh first touch. Clearance by Conza. Composure. We look to see how much time the referee will give for stoppage time. There were a few injuries, definitely some delays, so Fabrizio up to Cerrone. Cerrone controls it to Luca David Mayo, who chases it down. He's got time. Kicks it back up. Fine. Ball to Sant'Andrea. He looks at his watch. Number 10. Big slide by Luca David Mayo, who does not want to be beat again today. That is for sure. It sounded like the referee said 8 minutes? Did he say? I thought I heard 8 minutes, but I can't tell. I honestly can't. I've heard it might. We're not sure exactly how much stoppage time was given. I was hearing a few different things. Number 10 up the wing with the threat. For any new fans to the game, as you know, number 10 can often be the most threatening player on the attack, with number 9 often being the most threatening shooter. Sant'Andrea now taking their time to take the corner as they're not in a rush. Up 1-0 going. They would be happy with that lead. A foul called on by the referee on Conza from Sant'Andrea. It appears maybe a potential collision with the referee by one of the players. Hopefully he'll be all right. He looks like he took a hit to the chest on that one. Orazio. Ball up to. Oh, miss passed by Fabrizio. Oh, thankfully offsides as well. Great tackle Luca David Mayo up to Marino. Marino to Luca, up to Petretta. Michele Petretta. Not the best pass up, as Luca Volpe now looks to. Ball back to number 10, as Cerone tracks back to defend. Luca David Mayo now defending. That's another corner. Terminio looks to defend this corner. As we know, Sant'Andrea will take their time, as we're now almost 3 minutes into stoppage time. But we do remember there were a few injuries, definitely a few minutes. That's why even if it was up to 8 minutes, I know there were some big injuries. So wouldn't be surprised if we get to 5-6 minutes at the very least. I know the Conza players are Sant'Andrea now, short corner. Defended by Marino. Fabrizio, ball out to Marino, who gets the ball up to Enrico. Pass off, intercepted. Defense, Luca David Mayo now, up to Petretta. Good touch from Petretta, who gets the ball up to Munoz. Munoz on the breakaway. Munoz facing 3 defenders. Dispossessed by number 2. Terminio looking to take a quick throw. Throw in Giuseppe. Munoz. Munoz, ball in. Ooh. And that'll be the last kick of the half as we get to halftime. Now as the players will head back into the locker rooms, and the mister will do all he can to get people to get everything in order. A rough first half, but the game is definitely opened up now with a 1-0 goal. You will see lots of more threats coming from both sides. In the second half, I'm sure the Meester will tell the players to continue to do what they're doing, but aside from that unfortunate defensive move, we'll definitely hope to see that So, all right, everybody, we are here in Conza, where Terminio play Sant'Andrea di Conza here away on a windy day. The sun has set, the wind is still setting in. We had a decent half. Definitely wish we had a bit more attacks on goal, but a few shots we did have. Aside from the unfortunate defensive hiccup there from Luca David Mayo, our attack has been great today. Regaining his confidence as well, and it's an away match. You can hear the supporters of Sant'Andrea having their words to say too. It's been a great match. I think the referee today has done a great job of calling an even match of both teams. So we really appreciate that, and not letting the game get out of hand. Also shout out to that, and shout out to Sant'Andrea for hosting us today too. So we want you to stay tuned for the second half that will be coming up shortly here in Conza. Grazie a tutti che guardate da tutto il mondo, dall'America, dall'Europa, dalla cultura latina, e i ragazzi provano di portare un po' più energia nel secondo tempo, però ti dico che fuori di quel momento dove Luca ha fatto quello sbaglio, non hanno giocato male. Sant'Andrea è una squadra forte, allora proviamo però di tirare un po' più, un paio di tiri in porta nel secondo tempo, però penso che il mister dà un paio di parole ai ragazzi per prendere un po' più energia, un po' più calma forse, tranquillità, però we are here waiting for this. Ball up to Pedretta. Are we back? Yeah. Ci siamo? Sorry. Scusati per i problemi tecnici, però ci siamo. Pardon the technical difficulties. We are now back online. And we get back for the second half now as the players get back onto the field, getting ready to take on secondo tempo in italiano. Provo un po' italiano, sì, bravo. Salvador. And David DeRico, I see, from Dallas, Texas. All right, ciao. Allora, secondo tempo inizia. Un po' di italiano per Salvatori. Rime che possono fare sti ragazzi. Si vede che la difesa parla, provano di... And as you can tell, we did not have halftime interviews this week as we haven't seen as many away fans here, but definitely we'll be back with more next week. We see the same players look like are going to be starting the second half. Il secondo tempo comincia con gli stessi giocatori. Il mister non cambia i giocatori per adesso, però certo che ha detto qualche parola ai ragazzi. Vediamo. And a beautiful scene here as it's the afternoon here. In the evening we got the sky looks beautiful as the players get back onto the pitch. And we want to give a special shout out to Alan Smith's watch party in Brooklyn, New York. We know that there are a few FCG members and others in Brooklyn. Thank you to Alan, our community organizer, for hosting. I heard there was also aperitivo there, aperitivo in Brooklyn oggi per la partita di Terminio. Ringraziamo a Alan Smith a Brooklyn, New York, che ha ospitato un grande watch party dai tifosi a New York. Ha fatto pure un aperitivo. Yes, Eric, agreed. Here we go. As the match gets ready to kick off the second half, the referee looks at both goalies and his watch. Petretta to Fabrizio. As the players... Oh, and a quick foul on Brian Munoz, as we do see the trend continue of players not wanting to let him get around them. Ball up to Petretta. Cerrone looking to recover. Cerrone gets the ball. Luca Volpe on defense. Luca, David Meo. Petretta. Michele Petretta per Cerrone. Cerrone. Palla in centro. Oh, però nessuna. Enrico non poteva trovare la palla. Il pallone. Bello pallone, però da Cerrone in centrocampo. Goal kick for Sant'Andrea. I draghi cercano di segnare un po' più veloci perché vogliamo 3 punti oggi. Fabrizio adesso a Brian tira. Oh, a nice shot, a good shot from Brian Munoz, just over the bar. But we like to see shots on target, or at least near, to start the half on the attack. Luca Volpe. And it does look like the game... Oh! Petretta! Petretta! Goes down. No foul called by the referee there. Controversial call from the ref. Could have gone 50-50. Oh! Munoz again. Munoz with his left. Oh! No foul called again. Brian down. One back. Keep the ball going, getting called for Sant'Andrea. But we will tell you that we did see scores coming in from around the league. It does look like the Sporting Volturara versus Polisportiva Conza game did finish 3-3. And now both of those teams sit with 7 points. As it sits right now, Sant'Andrea will gain 7 points if the score finishes as it does. But a win from us will put us into 4th place. We will switch spots if we can get the win. Fabrizio. Oh, un cartellino giallo. Il giocatore di Sant'Andrea già sa che ha fatto e da un dispiace. Preso cartellino giallo sul fallo Fabrizio Nunzio. Adesso non sa. L'allenatore di Sant'Andrea parla dalla panchina, però Fabrizio si fa vedere che certo che erano fallo. We have Brian and Petretta now waiting for the free kick. Petretta going into the box. Brian Munoz. Ball in, great ball in. Giuseppe. Okay. Offsides called by the ref. Another goal kick as the goalie for Sant'Andrea taking his time. I think Sant'Andrea recognized the potential offensive threat that we bring in. They're not going to be rushing to any game plan. Oh, Luca David May with the clearance. Another offsides called by Petretta. On Petretta. Who disagrees, but we want to also give a special shout out to our media team. We've got Michael Buono, our cameraman, here in Conza with us, and producer Mikey Fiume. And then, oh wait, as we have a threat coming from Conza. Comfortably out of bounds. And then we have Raf Colucci and Alessandro Zirpolo from the headquarters in Volturara Irpina. Getting all of those graphics that you're seeing up on the screen, the replays and videos, as Brian Munoz now up the field. Munoz. Oh, not the cross he was looking for. Defending Conza now as Luca David Mea with the throw-in. Called back by the referee. A nice fall chill has set in as the sun has gone. The sky looks pretty, but you could see the chill is setting in here in Conza. The wind. Ringraziamo anche di nuovo a Sant'Andrea di Conza e tutti i tifosi di Sant'Andrea che ospitano a noi. Oh, two fans hopefully looking to Ball in. Good defending from Orazio Pascolo and Luca Volpe to stop the threat. But Sant'Andrea persist. Foul called. Yellow card given to Orazio Pascolo. That is a yellow card given to Orazio, one of our central defenders. As Sant'Andrea look to take a free kick from a threatening area. And Enrico, sole man on the wall, as Petretta and Munoz get ready for the counter. Ball in, Giuseppe. Ball kicked well out of bounds by Sant'Andrea. As the players will be looking for another ball while somebody goes up into the back sections to collect. Goal kick will durare Luca David Meo. Over to Luca Volpe. Composure from the veteran. Giuseppe, ball up to Munoz. Good trap. Ball up to Cerrone. Cerrone now on the attack. Cerrone turns, looks, finds Munoz. Munoz over to Luca David Meo, who gives it into Cerrone, who is stolen, dispossessed by Conza. Sant'Andrea defend it. Ball throw in. Fabrizio now looks up the field. Finds Munoz. No, not the pass he was looking to give. He'll want that pass back. Ball out. Ready for Giuseppe. Sant'Andrea retain possession. Off the head of Luca Volpe. Giuseppe. Good clearance. Really good. With Cerrone sends short. Tries to find Marino. Good idea. Sant'Andrea. Sant'Andrea Conza, ball in the middle. Well defended. Well defended. Unintentional nutmeg. Oh, we have a wide open player. No.
Fuori gioco! Fuori gioco!
Thankfully offsides. That extra pass in the end. Ruled offsides by the... Oh, Marino now. Oh, fouled. And a yellow card. So yes, fuori gioco chiamato, meno male. Adesso Terminio, prova di Michele Petretta. Clearance. Not the best clearance. Oh, big defense, big defense. Not the most comfortable defending, but a clearance by Luca David Meo. The game has definitely started to open up. Big Luca up to the defenders. Good slide tackle. Oh, and then fouled.
Arbitro giallo!
Not sure how that's not given as a yellow, but you know, we definitely think this ref has done a good job today overall in trying to call a controlled match. So Luca, good ball over to Brian. Oh, well defended, just to divert the ball a bit. Brian Munoz. As the Dragons look to Fabrizio. Double teamed. Nothing being called, but throw in. See, the chat has been live. Yes. Thanks, Cody. Yeah, playing well. Definitely agreed on all that. All of that. Great assessment there, Cody, in the chat. Oh, Munoz with the shot. Oh, just over the bar. A great threat there. Just over the bar. And you can see the fans here feeling the threats that are coming from the revitalized Terminio in the second half. Munoz over to Feo. Enrico. Back to Giuseppe. Up to Cerrone. Cerrone! Antonio Cerrone! Antonio Cerrone! Oh, sul palo. Petretta! Petretta!
No, arbitro!
Interesting foul call, but great shot from Antonio Cerrone off the bar. Palo sul palo. Cerrone, Fabrizio, to Munoz. Oh, good ball movement.
No, no, no! Non era!
And that's a yellow card to Sant'Andrea for delay of game. It appears that it is due to either delay of game or maybe some. As Sant'Andrea now looks to take the free kick. Both players there missed the jump. Ball out for Terminio. Luca David Meo throws in. Luca Meo now for the throw in again, as Terminio still look to penetrate the defense. Oh, Marino now. Oh, big foul again. Big foul again. Is that another yellow card? Another yellow card. And I believe that might be a red card now. Is it? The same defender? We're not sure. That might be the second. There's a lot of action now happening there around the ball. The referee appears to be trying to organize as Marino's on the ground. It appears that there are just some words being had, but no violence or pushing. Just appears some discrepancies on the call, on what's going on. Of course, a very dangerous place. Definitely. Some of the fans here saying how, words can get exchanged as they did yesterday in the Napoli-Inter match, and no surprise it would happen here in Seconda Categoria. We've got a dangerous position for a free kick here. We've got the players from Terminio and Sant'Andrea looking, and now a few more words exchanged from each side. As Brian Munoz looks to step over the
Ma chi è quello in due jeans? Toglialo! Chi cazzo è? Mi sta parlando...
Però non stanno facendo una confusione e non ci azzecca niente.
Giocate a pallone!
Now we have Munoz and Petretta standing over the ball. Petretta! Unfortunate on that one. Good move. Good move from Giuseppe. Intelligent football. Now ball back up to Petretta. Petretta over to Cerrone. Cerrone fires it. Oh, a threatening kick, but not on target. A great shot. Goal kick now to Sant'Andrea. No foul there. Call fouled on Fabrizio. The Sant'Andrea fans, I tifosi di Sant'Andrea, si vede c'è frustrazione, anche se stanno vincendo. Fabrizio, good move from Fabrizio. Giuseppe keeps the ball in, but to Sant'Andrea. Fabrizio, good defense. Brian Munoz. Giuseppe, up to Petretta. Touches to Marino. Marino. Oh, non! Oh, collected by the goalie. Collected by the goalie. A threat, Enrico Feo coming in. Now Petretta going to the goalie to make sure he doesn't waste any more time. But this is the Terminio Dragons are threatening. We do see some extra energy. It seems like it'll be a matter of time before they can put one in the back of the net. Giuseppe. Ball won by Conza. Oh, immediately won back. Marino. Cerrone looks to get the ball back. Sant'Andrea now on the attack. Crosses the field. A threatening. Oh, and he misses open net. He will not be happy. We got saved there. The goalie did press, and he did do his job to put the striker off center, and the defenders coming in to block did their job. And thankfully, the player could not find the back of the net, giving us another chance. Hopefully this will wake up Terminio. Svegliamo un po' adesso. Abbiamo risparmiato un po', mo. This number 4. Sant'Andrea again with the attack. Ball kicked out of bounds. The referee just having a chat with Luca Volpe, just to give him some advice. Ball to Orazio. Foul called. Orazio, free kick. Passes it over to Luca. David Meo. Up to Cerrone. Great touch from Cerrone. Over to Fabrizio, who looks to get it to Munoz. Munoz with the good move. Munoz up to Giuseppe. Giuseppe back into the center. Well defended. Orazio, great touch. So look to get the ball back up to Munoz. Not the best pass. Terminio looking to now find the energy to press still. Not exactly. We need to take advantage now, as it does appear there's some to be disorientation amongst The squad, oh, not the best choice for a throw in there. Not the best. Can they defend it? Corner kick to Sant'Andrea, well defended. Is there another threat coming from Sant'Andrea di Conza? We will be looking to get a counter-attack here, but there are 3 defenders staying back. 2 or 4, no, yes, 2 on Pedretta. Looks like 2 near Munoz. As our defense looks to make sure we don't let another goal in. Corner kick. Oh, it looks like we have a substitute coming in for Terminio. Is that Luca Nardillo? Ojibs? Entra Luca Nardillo per Giuseppe. This looks like a change that is showing that we do need a goal. The coach putting on an offensive player, a striker, to take off a wingback. Looks like we'll be going to 3 defense, switching up the formation to have an extra attack out there, knowing we do need goals. Defended. The threat. Defended. Throw in to Sant'Andrea. And another substitution, number 25, coming on for Turari Irpina as Luca Volpe. His first start in a while, takes this, gets subbed off, numero 6. Okay. Foul called on Conza. Oh, referee with a bit in the way there, but not his fault. That was a good tackle from Brian Munoz. Oh. The ref lost his whistle there, so that's the reason for the delayed call, but there was a foul called against Brian Munoz. We are really going to be hoping for some late night drama today, late match drama. Hope that we can get 2 goals and bring the win. At this point, we definitely want to at least get the 1 point from this game, not give up another 3 points. Ball in. Well saved by the goalie. Great play by the 3rd-string goalie who was able to make the save. We've definitely seen a revival of confidence from him this week, and surely this game could have been, different in a few different ways. So we've had some great saves. Cedrone looks to win the 50-50, commits a foul. He doesn't think so. I ragazzi cercano di prendere almeno un gol per risparmiare un punto. Però c'è ancora tempo per 2 gol e se trovano un po' più connessione, diciamo, un paio di belle tiri abbiamo fatto, però non sempre in porta, allora se aggiustano un po' e questi tiri arrivano in porta, certo che segnano. Allora Enrico Feo per Marino, cambia, però non c'è nessuno. Taking their time now, Sant'Andrea. Ball in. Pressing continues. Dispossessed. Interception by Fabrizio, who is ball out. Throw in for Terminio with a substitute coming in. Number 4 coming off for number 16. Sant'Andrea. Luca David Mayo, the cross in. Munoz with the shot, big shot, and saved by the goalie for a corner kick. The threats are coming now from the Dragons. Corner kick. Standing over the corner, Brian Munoz. Ball in. And another corner. Goal kick. But the threats are coming from Terminio. We just got to put one in the back of the net. And one more for the goal kick.
Andrea!
Taking his time. Good move. Enrico Fea now. Not the greatest pass up to Marino, but makes up for it with the defending. He'll have wanted that pass back. Now you see we move Enrico back to left back. We do still look like we do have 4 in the back, so it is a now 4-3-3 with Luca Nardiello up top with Pedretta. Ooh, ball up into the stands almost. Back to Enrico Fea. Marino. Ball over to Munoz. Dispossessed. Dispossessed again. Ball. Luca David Mayo. Nice throw in by Luca David Mayo up to Sneeps. Who's wondering what's happening. Throw in again to Luca David Mayo. Throws in to Fabrizio. Fabrizio. Dispossessed. Back again to Enrico Fea. Ball up to Cerrone. Possesses well. Brian Munoz goes up. Oh, well defended by number 2. Comes in and kicks the ball. Fun American reference there for you. Field goal. Oh. Ball out again. Hope that they have got some extra balls. Here we go. Luca David Mayo with the throwing in a threatening area. Ball up in the center. Corner kick. Terminio. This corner kick now looks to be taken. Quindici minuti rimane. 15 minutes left. Manca 15 minuti nella partita. Oh, ball in. Cerrone. Goal kick. Set pieces being well defended by Sant'Andrea today. With 15 minutes left in the match, will the Terminio Dragons be able to pull it off? Oh, it looks like after an additional delay. Now, the referee wants to go talk to the player, let him know. This delay. Amazing. All right, so You may end up losing my audio at some point. Oh, we look like a corner kick has been called. Terminio now for the corner kick. The fans here not thrilled, but we see it appears Munoz over the corner. Ball in, a beautiful ball in. Oh, unable to find any of our players. A throw into Sant'Andrea. So as I said, you may forse perdete il mio audio col microfono fra poco, però la diretta continua, anche se non sentite a me, la diretta continua. Ringraziamo a tutti che guardate. If you do lose the commentary audio, the game still will be going on. We just want to thank everybody again for tuning in. Make sure you join us all at footballclubgroup.com to get in on the action. And if you haven't yet, find merch at terminio.org. You can find the kit that you see the players wearing right now, the tribute kit, as well as other Terminio merch as we see the ref calling for the game to continue. Remember, terminio.org. Terminio.org is where you can find merch, and footballclubgroup.com is where you can join us as a member owner yourself. Game on. Enrico Feo. Over to Cerrone. Cerrone looking for someone to pass to, looking for help. But, oh. We have a player, number 6, on the floor. Could be a bit of time wasting. And so that'll be it for the direct audio. But continue watching the live stream for the rest of the match. You might be able to hear me still, but we're going to be taking the microphones off so that we make sure that we recharge the phone and so that you don't lose connection of the match itself. Thank you.
Dire a lui di stare.
Cazzo, mo? Come fa? Prova, sassà, prova.
All right. If you hear me, not sure if you guys will hear me from we're using the direct audio from the camera itself. So it might not be as smooth audio. You might hear more from the audience here. Oh, Brian Munoz with a hard hit on the head. The ref has not seen it.
Arbitro! Arbitro!
typically hope the ref sees that to at least call the play when someone does get hit. Unfortunately, the play has stopped. Oh, a nice shot attempt there.
Qua!
Mancano 8 minuti.
Vedi a Luca, vai!
If you can't hear me out there, you got the throw-in from Luca Davileo. Petretta! Saved by the goalie. There we go. Vai, Munoz. Vedrete. Signor. It's a goal kick for Sant'Andrea. Substitution for Sant'Andrea. Four minutes left. Gameplay plus stoppage time as continue to try.
Sì.
sure now that the microphones are off, you can probably hear Conza has picked up.
Vado a mettere i capelli! Tanto poi se tagliava, vado a mettere i capelli.
Munoz. Munoz looking to find a play. Up to David. Heavy Mayo. Heavy Mayo. With just minutes left, will the Dragons be able to pull it off and at least get a point out of today?
Dietro! Hai finita!
7 minuti di recupero.
Oh, up the field. Ball in. Corner kick to Terminio in the final minutes of the match. Will they be able to pull a point out of this match? Vediamo se possono prendere almeno i draghi. Rigo!
Alzati! Vai Giuseppe! Vai! Ma ce la dici! Ma perde tempo, ma perde! No, va bene!
Segnato, porco Dio, che storto. Che storto. Mamma HD. Mamma mia.
It's another goal for Sant'Andrea. Goal that sees the match.
Non puoi fiscare la figlia che siamo
And today the defense did hold up, most of the match. 1-0, the offense really couldn't put a goal behind us. Some great attacks.
Signore! Arbitro! Valenti!
Sette minuti di recupero. Fine.
Substitute for Sant'Andrea as we get ready to close out the match. Again, a special thank you to anyone tuning in from around the world. If you can still hear us even on the camera microphone. Unfortunate loss for Terminio today. That was a 3 points. Unless they can somehow pull off a miracle. But as I do see Richie said in the football club group chat, at least it does seem the better team won today. Can't say lost any calls too much. It was, I think the ref did a great job on both sides. I'm sure some calls missed on each side. Seems like we got beat today. From some injuries. I saw a picture of Pasquale's knee, definitely recovering still from his knee injury. Hoping that within a couple weeks he may be able to return, but it's going to be a battle early in this season as we've been facing some injuries. Some players, but today it seemed just like we couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Had some great shots, some great opportunities, but nothing truly threatening on target. A couple of shots, Cerrone and Munoz on target, defended by the goalies.
And now, at the end of the match, the wind has really picked up, but we do. Hey, how are you there? As you can see, the wind has picked up here in Conza. Unfortunately, our Terminio Dragons could not pull off the win today. They lost 2-0 in the end to the Sant'Andrea Conza. And so, shout out, ringraziamo a Sant'Andrea che hanno ospitato a noi questa settimana, giornata 3. I draghi hanno persi, che può fare? Andiamo avanti lo stesso, as the Sant'Andrea players now cheer to their fans all thanking them. Hey, what are you going to do? That's football. We lost another one tonight. We have one win. We started off the season 3-0. Now we've given up 2 weeks in a row, giving up 3 points. Not the start that we wanted, but at the end of the day, this is football. And hey, so shout out to Conza. Thank you again for hosting us here in this beautiful town. And we head back now to Volturara to continue the work and to get this team gelling. Remember, injuries, new team, a lot of things they were still trying to work on. We were hoping that today they'd be able to pull it off. I want to give a great shout out to the defense. I will say they did hold it down, for most of the match. Just a couple of, then at the end there, a bit of a hiccup, but overall, some decent shots from our team. We would have hoped to have something a little more threatening, but Sant'Andrea came out with a great match. So we head back to Volturara. And thank you again for watching. Thank you to everybody at footballclubgroup.com. Thank you to go to terminio.org as well. Be sure to follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you to everybody who's been in the chat. And hey, you win some, you lose some. Let's try to win one next week. Appreciate you guys. Ciao. Buonasera a tutti. Buona domenica. Speriamo che settimana prossima, giornata 4, ci vediamo di nuovo per un'altra partita. Speriamo di prendere 3 punti a casa, penso la settimana prossima. Ci vediamo domani sera per 12° uomo con Antonio Cerrone, con special guests, live in diretta alle 8:30. Domani sera ci vediamo. Ok, buonasera, buona domenica, ci vediamo a Volturara Irpina. I draghi
We've all dreamed of owning a professional football club, but at one point we've also all realized that we may never be rich enough to make it a reality. The main reason we're all here is because we want to fulfill that lifelong dream of owning a football club together. The member-owned model has been around since football was created, with some of the most successful clubs in the world like Real Madrid, FC Barcelona, and Bayern Munich being owned by thousands of members. We studied their bylaws and realized not only was this possible, but there was even room for innovation to be even more democratic and inclusive. The second major reason we started FCG is that we are tired of billionaires running our beautiful game and using the clubs for profit or worse, to wash their image. We want to help reverse the trend of billionaire control, one club at a time. Not all billionaire owners have bad intentions, but we don't think one person in complete control of any club is the way a game should be run. It's the people's game and it should be owned and run by the people. And again, this isn't just some hope and prayer. History has proven that this model can lead to massive success. It should also be clear, members of Football Club Group are not in this to make money and pull profits from the club. Our ultimate goal is to perpetually reinvest extra profits back into the club so that our men's and women's squads can win more games and advance to higher leagues. We want to eventually win Champions League one day. We're here to fulfill our dreams, have fun, and help shape the future of our beautiful game. This is why.